Imagine this. You bring home a new dog and suddenly your favorite armchair doesn't look like it lost a fight with a tornado. You don't have to spend countless hours on YouTube trying to crack the code of basic puppy training. Well, that's the kind of magic you get when you welcome a senior pup into your home. Of course, they're not everyone's cup of tea, but how about you? Could a distinguished doggo gentleman or lady be your perfect four-legged companion? Stick with me and we'll find out. If this video helps you discover something new or makes your day a little brighter, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. Alright, let's clear the air right away. Senior doesn't automatically equate to geriatric. In doggy years, seniority kicks in around the 7-year mark, while the geriatric label isn't even considered until they hit the double digits. Of course, this varies from breed to breed. Travel-sized puppers tend to outlive our gentle giants on the longevity scale. Also, I'm not here to lead a Seniors for Everyone rally, because the only thing sadder than a lonely senior dog is a senior dog living with a human who regrets adopting them. But here's the deal. Some of you could find the love of your life in the silver whiskers and soulful eyes of an elder pup. Sure, puppies are so cute it's almost a crime, but let's face it, they're like little adorable tornadoes on 4 legs. Yet despite their demanding nature, nearly 60% of puppies wag their tails away from shelters, while only about 25% of senior dogs get that second leash on life. Adopting a senior dog means rolling out the red carpet for a sophisticated chap or lady who might require a few extra trips to the vet compared to their spring chicken counterparts. Alright, now, let's dive into the 4 cornerstones of adopting a seasoned pup. Trainability, energy level, companionship, and health. I'll dish out the good, the bad, and the doggy bag so you can make a decision that's not just a tail-waggling good time for you and your family, but also the doggo as well. And if you stick with me till the end, I'll spill the beans on why a senior doggo might just be the best addition to a family with little humans. Hint, it's not just about the adorable Instagram photos, although believe me, there will be plenty of those. Number 1, trainability. Here's the deal with older dogs. Their training comes with a mixed bag. You might have heard the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but let me tell you, that's a big old myth. However, they can be a little set in their ways. Let's look at the pros of training a senior dog. These wise guys often come preloaded with basic command software, which is super helpful to build on. And unlike puppies, senior dogs don't get distracted by every leaf that blows in the wind. That focus really helps keep your training sessions productive. Also, unlike puppies, with the attention span of a goldfish, older dogs can stick with a training session for much longer. Now, the downsides of training a senior dog. First, older dogs have spent years perfecting their daily routines, and breaking those habits can feel a little bit like teaching a cat to bark. And some seniors may have health issues like arthritis and hearing or vision loss, which could throw a wrench in certain training plans. And senior dogs might take a little bit longer to pick up the new commands, so patience will definitely be a virtue. And of course, they may not be bouncing off the walls like puppies, meaning training sessions might need to be shorter and less intense. Training a senior dog is like teaching your grandpa to use emojis. It requires patience, understanding of their unique needs, and a sense of humor. But the rewards, like getting a kissy face emoji from grandpa or a new trick from your mature mutt, can just warm your whole heart. Number 2, energy level. Now, let's talk about the fuel gauge. Just like us, dogs start taking things slower as they age. They trade in that party animal card for a more laid-back membership. But don't you worry, they don't turn into doggy zombies. They might just dial down the playfulness a notch or two. And just like that hipster cafe around the corner, this slower pace comes with its own flavor of pros and cons. Here are the pros. Seniors might not need as many walkies or as much playtime as those young whippersnappers. This is perfect for folks who have a packed schedule or aren't ready to train for a marathon. And less energy usually also means less destruction. Senior dogs are unlikely to start a demolition derby in your living room or try to dig all the way to China in your backyard. And with less energy, seniors often sport a more focused mindset. This can be handy during training sessions or family hangouts. And if you love a good Netflix binge or curling up with a good book, then a senior dog can be the perfect partner in cuddle. And now, the cons. If you're dreaming of an adrenaline-fueled fetch partner, a senior dog might not have the oomph you're looking for. And sometimes, low energy could signal some health issues lurking in the background. Older dogs can face challenges like arthritis or chronic diseases. And of course, a senior dog's energy level can be like a cozy Sunday afternoon. Slow, peaceful, and fulfilling. But if you're more of a Saturday night party animal, it might not be your cup of tea. Recognizing and embracing their energy levels is the secret sauce to a great relationship with a senior dog. Next up is companionship. Adopting a senior dog is like reading a book where the character development is already laid out in front of you. No plot twists here. You already know their temperament, their size, and their health conditions. This often makes the matchmaking process easier as you can see if they'll vibe with your lifestyle. But don't let their calm demeanor fool you. They still have a dash of pep in their step for a playful session, a mental puzzle, or a new sniffing adventure. But they already know that moderation is key, unlike those younger doggos who just don't know when to call it a day. Here are the pros of senior dog companionship. Senior dogs usually have a more relaxed vibe, making them less demanding. Say hello to a peaceful home environment. Their idea of a good time involves a comfy couch, leisurely strolls, and enjoying peaceful moments of mutual admiration. Senior pups know the value of a loving home. They're often more appreciative of your companionship and they treasure every moment. They're just so grateful you exist. Life has already taught them to roll with the punches. They're often more tolerant, handling changes in human quirks with grace. And with household noises, guests, or new environments, they've seen it all. Senior dogs typically offer a calming presence, providing comfort and emotional support that's as soothing as a cup of chamomile tea. Plus, bonding with a senior dog can be as rich and fulfilling as a well-aged glass of wine. They've mastered the art of human relationships and often form deep and meaningful bonds. And last, these seasoned pros know that joy comes in small packages. A warm sunbeam, a good belly rub, a drool-worthy treat. Their tranquil containment is contagious, spreading calm and reducing the stress of their human buddies. As for the cons of senior dog companionship, senior pupsters might not be around for as long as younger dogs. But remember, quality often trumps quantity, and this could be especially true for families with young children. Hang in there, we'll delve into that later. Senior dogs might take a little bit longer to warm up to a new home, especially if they've already spent most of their life in one place. And of course, older dogs may have health issues that need extra care. Regular vet visits and a helping hand with grooming could become part of your routine. Now obviously, if you've dreamt of a playful, bouncy partner, a senior dog might not meet those expectations. They're more about the comfy cuddles than the endless games of fetch. In a nutshell, senior dogs can offer a different brand of companionship: calm, fulfilling, and mature. Now let's talk number 4, health. While senior dogs might come with an assortment of medical trivia, it's not all doom and gloom. With the right care, attention, and lots of love, these silver-haired puppers can enjoy life to the fullest. Let's look at the pros of senior dogs' health. With senior doggos, their health history typically isn't a mystery novel. It's an open book. This means you have a head start on knowing what kind of care they require and what plot twists to expect. Now, our senior furballs have gone through the trials of fire. Well, vaccinations and various challenges, and they've emerged with a fully fledged immune system that scoffs at most common doggy illnesses. And their metabolism usually moves at a more leisurely pace, helping them keep from piling on the pounds faster than a kid in a candy store. And don't forget, they've already made plenty of trips to the vet, which can make managing their health akin to a well-rehearsed dance routine. And here are the cons of senior dogs' health. Our senior buddies are at a higher risk of age-related ailments like arthritis, heart disease, kidney problems, and cancer. If a senior dog were a car, they might be that classy vintage model that requires a few more dollars for maintenance due to regular vet visits, medications, and gourmet diet needs. Now, age might not give them wings, instead it might take some away. Arthritis or other musculoskeletal issues can limit the range of activities they can participate in. And dogs, just like us, can experience senior moments as they age. This could include forgetting where they buried that bone or why they walked into the room. Now, to navigate the health of your senior dog, here are some quick fire tips. First, there's vet visits. Ensure your dog sees their doc more regularly than they see the mailman. Early detection is key to keeping potential health issues in check. And don't forget to be a detective. Know the signs of common senior dog health issues and monitor any shifts in behavior or appearance. If anything looks fishy, make a vet appointment. Now let's talk food. Oh, glorious food. A balanced diet is not just for humans trying to squeeze into their genes. It's important for senior dogs too. Keeping weight under control can help fend off some serious health problems. Now let's shake a leg. Make sure to keep them active. The motto here is use it or lose it. Regular exercise helps keep those muscles strong. However, there are senior pups with illnesses who still need a home and lots of love. So if you're considering adopting a senior dog with health issues, here are some important points to consider. First is budgeting for Bowser. Senior dogs with health issues might need more vet visits. This can mean a heftier vet bill, so make sure you're financially able to take good care of a senior pup. Then there's time and love. More TLC might be in the cards. These fur kids may need more of your time and attention, so ensure that you have plenty to give. And of course, there's emotional readiness. Your emotional resilience could be tested. Dealing with a senior dog with health issues requires emotional strength. Make sure you're ready for the ride. While senior dogs come with a health warning sign, or several, the potential issues shouldn't overshadow the dog-sized bundle of joy they bring. The keys are to be prepared, have a vet on speed dial, and to remember, the golden years can be some of the best years, for dogs and humans alike. Now, as promised in the beginning, here's the heartwarming reason why every family with young children should consider rolling out the red carpet for a senior dog. Senior dogs are like four-legged empathy teachers, serving up lessons in compassion, responsibility, and the circle of life to the young ones in your family. But like any good drama, there might be a few plot twists along the way. Here are the pros of adopting a senior dog with kids on board. Senior dogs and kids share a common language, moderate activity with periods of relaxing downtime. For the families always on the go, this can be a welcome change from a young dog's relentless go, go, go mantra. Like we spoke about before, our senior tail waggers may have gone through boot camp in their past lives, which, of course, makes them less likely to engage in destructive behavior. This makes them more family-friendly than a puppy still learning the ropes. And there's no better teacher of empathy, care for the elderly, and life's cyclical nature than a gray-muzzled pooch. Our seniors usually boast a calm and stable demeanor, reducing the chance of overly excited romps resulting in accidental bumps and bruises for the kiddos. And of course, let's have an honest look at the cons of adopting a senior dog with the kids on board. Senior dogs might not be fans of kitty concerts or spontaneous dance-offs. Teaching children to respect Fido's quiet time and personal space is crucial. Senior dogs might prefer napping to a marathon game of fetch. If your kids dream of an all-day playmate, they might need to adjust their expectations. And remember those life lessons we mentioned earlier? One of them is about loss. Senior dogs have shorter life expectancies, which could mean tough goodbyes sooner than expected. Remember, every dog is a unique character auditioning for a spot in your family. Choose a dog that suits your family's rhythm and routine, and prepare your children for the roller coaster of pet ownership. Most importantly, ensure a meet and greet between your prospective furry family member and your kids. This helps ensure that both parties are ready to co-star in the next big family adventure. Senior dogs are like that perfect cup of tea for senior citizens, wonderfully warm and soothingly low maintenance. You'd be surprised how many shelters and rescue groups roll out the red carpet for these ageless love stories. Take, for instance, the SPCA of Texas. They graciously dropped the adoption fee for young at heart folks who are 65 and older looking to adopt pets that are 7 and older. Heartland Animal Shelter in Northbrook, Illinois echoes this kind-hearted gesture for seniors adopting pets aged 8 and up. And not to be outdone, the animal care centers of New York City open their hearts to those 60 and older aiming to adopt pets that are 6 or older. So, did we make you smile? Not in agreement? If yes, then how about an enthusiastic thumbs up? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button too. Until next time, keep those tails wagging and keep those hearts open.